Hi guys, so good morning. It is 11:06 and I'm getting ready to go out for breakfast with my friend. So I thought I would do a bit of a makeup look for you today of what I would do for a quick, and it's not quick, but it's a simple makeup look that looks nice and it looks like you've put a bit of effort in, but it looks like you haven't, but you have put in effort. So it's kind of like you're trying to look good, but then you're trying to look natural at the same time. So I'm going to be doing that video for you today. But let's just jump on in. If you want to get this look, then keep on watching. So I'm going to be going in with the Infallible L'Oreal foundation. It's a 24-hour one, and I'm just going to be blopping this over my face. It really depends on... Ooh, I just got foundation in my hair. It really depends on how much makeup you want to wear for this. You can wear heaps, you can wear minimal. It's really what you would wear on a day-to-day basis. That's what I try to say. Is wear what you would wear how usually and how much you would wear usually, because yeah, I might put on a minimal amount to what someone else might put on. So just put what you would put on every day at least, or when you put in effort. So this is like the first time I'm using a beauty blender. I never usually use beauty blenders because I never feel they're quite effective for me. But I thought I would try something a little different and use a beauty blender. And we'll see how the result comes out, I guess. I'm just patting that in my face. So I'm pretty tired today. Last night I did get up at 3:30 in the morning. My friend was calling me and she needed me to come and pick her up because she was drunk. She was a little intoxicated. So I went and picked her up last night. So I've had like zero sleep, but that's okay. And I'm just going to be popping that down my neck because sometimes the colour on this foundation doesn't go with my face. Really depends on how the foundation feels that day. I'm just going to be blending the rest in as well. So I'm now going to be going in with the NARS Creamy Concealer. I love this concealer, but I also love the Rainforest of the Sea one too. They're my two favourites. So I'm just going to be popping a little bit on there and a few on my spots because at the moment I've had a bit of a breakout. I don't know if it's because I'm eating. Like, I'm not eating bad, but I've been having days where I have been cheating. I'm not going to lie there. So I'm just going to be using this little brush here just to blend out. Definitely feel this brush does a lot for me. Anyways, just rubbing that in. Oh my god, does anyone else do like really funky faces when they're doing like their makeup? I always do like, I do this. I do that a lot. Oh, there it is. I don't know. I always feel like I do really bad faces. I keep doing it. I'm watching myself in the mirror and I keep doing it. Oh, that's gonna be like so annoying now. What's been happening in my life? Let's do a little bit of a chit chat, eh? Oh, so recently I bought a car, which is super exciting. My first car ever. It is a Holden Astra. It's a 2000 model, but I bought it off an old lady. She's not really old. She was 63, so that's not really old because my dad's 64. But I bought it off Sammi, older lady, and she just wanted to get rid of the car because she felt she was getting a little old for the car, and she said it was starting to hurt as she's like changing gears and all that because it's a manual. So she's like, I just wanted to change to an auto, so I've got a car. And it cost me $2,000, which is such a good price for me anyway. So I'm just going to be going in with the Face of Australia translucent powder. I'm dotting that on my face. But yeah, it's a perfect little car for myself. It's all I need, just a tiny car, which makes it so much easier to actually do things because usually I rely on my mum or my dad, so I don't have to do that anymore, which is perfect because I hated like calling them and be like, hey mom, I need you to come home and let me borrow your car. No, I can just go out whenever I like this morning, driving to get breakfast with my friend. Oh, my dad got a house. So my dad, if you guys didn't know, my dad hasn't had a house since the flood, which was in April. He's really struggled to try and find somewhere to live. As in Australia at the moment, in the area we live in, there is like no real estate properties for rent or whatever. So my dad really struggled to find a house. So I'm just going with a bronzer. I'm using the Models Prefer bronzer. So my dad really struggled to try and find a place. But he finally found one, and I'll be moving in with my dad because my mom is... I don't know what my mom's doing. I don't really know what's happening, but I'm moving permanently in with my dad. So that will be going down within the next few weeks. So I'm super excited. So I'll be living permanently with my dad and my sister. So the squanto will be back together. And I haven't lived with my dad since the flood. So that was in April. So that's a very long time. Because I go and stay at his place sometimes. But because he lives with a friend, I don't really I'm okay staying there because I know the friend and all that, but I just feel quite weird because it's not my home. So I'm going in with the BYS Contour Trio, and I'm just popping the blush on. But yeah, so my dad got a place, and I'm so excited because I get to move in with my dad. But I'm also sad because I have to move away from the beach, which is where I'm living right now. And the house I live in is perfect. I love it so much, but obviously I can't live in here forever. So I'm going in with my highlighter, which is from Sammi. This is a $9 highlighter that I bought ages ago. I bought it before America, and then that one broke, so I bought another one. And it's literally the best highlighter and the only highlighter that I've owned, but it's just a cheap one that is so effective, and I really love it. Does the job. I'll show you. I dab a little bit on. I only like to use the gold and white colors. I feel like the pink is too pink. So you see that side? It's kind of glowy, but oh bam. You know, it's not one of those high-end highlighters, you know. I can't afford that. I hate doing my brows. Honestly, brows for me is like the worst possible thing to do. I just cannot get my brows the way I want them, so I just hate my brows. My under eyes are really dry lately, and it's really annoying me. I really don't like it. People love doing their brows and spend hours on their brows, but I honestly cannot be bothered. If I'm going somewhere where I need to put effort in, like a party or something, or going out for dinner, maybe, but no. So that's like all I do, pretty much. I just fill them in a little bit, like a little bit. You can see it. Total difference. My eyebrows are so bad. They're so like fine and splotchy, but who gives a shit? Yeah, that is all I'm doing. I don't even care anymore. Oh. So I'm just gonna brush through those bad boys. Don't even care. Moving in with him. So I'm excited to be moving in with him, but I'm also sad because I have to move away from the beach and everything here. But it is closer to school, the other house, so sleep-ins all the way. But I'm kind of sad because like I don't want to pack up. I hate moving. But you know, and my dad as well, he doesn't really have any furniture, so this is going to make it quite hard for dad to move, seeing as he hasn't really got anything to go with. So before I put my mascara on, I'm just going to be going in with the Mario Badzuko Skincare Rose Water. Everyone uses this now, but I bought the big one and I'm halfway through already. And I bought it when I went to Brisbane in my vlog, which is up on my channel if you want to go see. Plug, plug, plug. But yeah, so I'm just going to let that dry. I really feel like that spray really gives like an extra glow to your face if you want a glow. Then with the Better Than Sex mascara, I just have a mini one. My other one's all dried out, but I'm just going to be popping that on my lashes. I really love this mascara. I used to hate it. And I always talk about how I used to hate it, but I really love it now. I definitely, after going to America, which was so long ago, I can't believe that was like a term ago. But I fell in love with this mascara. I took it over and I just fell in love. And now I'm kind of like going back between it again. I feel like when I was in America, I felt like my beauty and my hair and like my style and everything looks so much better than it does here. Like, I don't know what it was, but I just felt like maybe it was because I was in LA. I don't know. Maybe I just put in a little bit more effort, but I feel like I'm doing everything the same as I did before, but I just looked so much better. Right, so that is the finished look. It's just a really quick, glowy, simple look. Very bronzy. I'm into a lot of bronzy looks. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my thing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and had a good little chit chat because I haven't talked in the video. And yonkers means forever if you're not Australian. Guys enjoyed and I'll see you next time.